Yes, Raymond.
I'll make it quick. I do not love myself because I don't deserve to love myself. If I did, I would take better care of myself and learn to be patient with myself.
Amazing. Do you believe it's possible to love yourself?
I believe it's possible to love yourself. I just don't believe I deserve to love myself
What do you mean by deserve it?
because I should because I'm not a good person. If I am, if I was a good, if I really love myself, I will learn what it takes to become a better person.
When are you going to start doing that?
As soon as I stop condemning myself.
You've been doing that for 30 years. When will you stop? We've been yelling at Raymond for 30 years, right? About condemning, I've told you over and over to stop it. Why haven't you stopped it?
I guess I relate myself to my faults more than I'm willing to admit.
Well, why don't you stop?
Because I don't know how to stop.
You've heard over and over how to stop.
By letting go?
Of the thought, yeah. Have you heard that?
Yes, but suppose the thought's real.
They're not real. You can't even suppose that because they're not real. No such thing as a real true thought. Mm-hmm. They're all illusions. They're from hell. They're not real.
So I'm condemning myself by believing I'm not a good person.
Yes. You should believe you're a good person or a bad person. Neither way. Don't believe either way. You'll be fine. When will you stop? You're going to be 80-something soon.
I guess I'll stop when I start judging myself.
Will you stop that now? Because you got a lot of other witnesses now. Mm-hmm. And then the people around the world, the first thing they ask about Raymond. Mm-hmm. Why don't you stop now?
I'd like to, but I don't know how.
Stop believing the thoughts. Mm-hmm.
I like to do that. I love to do that.
So do it. Stop it. Let it pass.
I understand. I understand. I have a lot to deal with right now.
What?
I have a lot to deal with myself right now.
Just stop believing your thought and it'll be over.
Oh, thank you for at least putting up with me.
For what?
Thank you for at least putting up with me on this.
Absolutely. Amazing. So, if you don't love yourself, you're never going to love God. You can't, as somebody said, and the young lady said there, you got to work on this. You got to love yourself. When you love yourself, you'll know God. You can't hate anyone. When I said don't hate anyone, that includes you too. You can't have any impression about yourself at all, good or bad, right or wrong. Then you love yourself. How you going to love God and don't love yourself? You came from God. Your nature is Him. So when you don't love yourself, you just believe in this lie in your head. And then people are afraid now to say they love themselves because they don't want to be ego-like, right? But you're not your ego. You're not your thoughts. You're not your feeling. You are created in the image of God. You're His son and His daughter. How can you not love yourself? Yes, Colin. You carrying on like that?
Yes, what?
What?
Yes, what?
How can you not love yourself?
I don't see how there's a self.
What?
I don't see how there's a self to love.
There is a self to love, but you don't know what it is yet.
Right. That's why I still think I still don't believe when they say it. Oh, I love myself. Okay, sure.
Well, how about you, though?
Huh?
How about, If you can, you can hear.
How about me, though?
Yeah, see, I told you.
How about me, though? That's the question.
Yeah.
How about me what?
Loving yourself.
I'm sitting here watching my thoughts and feelings. And,
Do you know how to love yourself?
No, I do not.
By not having an impression of yourself, no idea about self. Then you will love yourself.
Okay.
No, think about self. It's not about you. Then you will love yourself when you stop thinking. Like God. Stop thinking about God, then you'll know God. Stop thinking about Christ, then you'll know Christ.
So I am correct. When people say they love themselves, they're full of it.
But it's not about them, it's about you.
Okay.
Stop judging other people too. You inhale judging.
That's so delicious.
What a mess, huh? What a mess. He inhale like people. He hear people say, "Oh, they love themselves." He's like, "No, I'm a bunch of crap."
Well, because I can't find myself. I don't know what the heck everybody's talking about. That's what it is. I'm
Right. It's about you, and you judging everybody else because you're lost. Stop judging, you'll be found. All right? What a mess. And he white. Real white. Yes, ma'am. Real fast.
Yeah, I think going back to like being divided, when you ask that question of like, do you love yourself? I find like my division is I don't love myself. I do. Like, I believe what God says. And so I think identifying with what he says, like when you said that, there was like a piece that came over me when you're like, do you love yourself? And I didn't like, there wasn't this feeling of like, no, don't say that because, deny yourself, take up your cross, and like what I've been taught. And I think the divided person's, at least for myself, is believing you don't deserve it, you're not good, like the sinner, you're a sinner and all this other stuff. But day to day, I'm realizing more and more that side is going away and becoming smaller. And like the first time I felt peace, being like, oh, I do love myself because only because I believe what he's saying, not because actually it doesn't feel like there was ego in that, and that was interesting.
And to add to that, the reason you're working on yourself because you love yourself is this fake stuff that you don't love. But the Satan makes you think you do when you really don't. And if you just stop listening to the devil about self, you start to really get to know yourself, and then you know that you love yourself.
Yeah.
And then because when you love yourself, you love God. That's why you can't hate anybody. Because in reality, all people are children of God. It's just that they have turned away and became children of the devil by believing the lie of the devil. But we are all one. We are all whole. We are all the same. And we are no longer divided. You will see that we're all the same. And like Colin, judging the people that say they know themselves, he would know automatically that person just can't see. They don't understand. He wouldn't say, oh, those stupid people, they don't love themselves. He would know that that's a child of God. That person just can't see. Forgive them, as someone said, they can't see. But you wouldn't judge them as being stupid. You would know that it's not them instead of judging them. It would be impossible to judge once you get to know yourself. I promise you that. You won't judge anyone, as God does not judge us. God doesn't make you feel guilty. God doesn't convict you. The Holy Spirit doesn't convict you. Love cannot convict. Evil convicts you. Satan set you up, make you do something stupid, and then he judge you. And now you feel all guilty. You're like, oh, I haven't had sex in 20 years. And then all of a sudden I did it. And now I feel so guilty. Instead of knowing that you were seduced to do it, and not the one that seduced you and made you do it, he's the one saying to you, oh, I thought you were done with sex. It's been 20 years, and now you feel all bad. Satan just judging you. God does not judge, period. Because he knows you're one person. You just don't know it. He knows it's not you, but something made a home in you, and it made you do the things you're doing. You just don't know it. Paul said it, and you're ignoring Paul. Paul said, I realized I've been trying to change myself. I realized I can't change myself, so I let go. I stopped trying to change myself. And the Spirit of the truth changed him. So right on. Amazing.
Amazing.
let me take here and there and make it short because time is over already. Yes, sir. Right here.
This guy or me? Okay,
Well,
anyways.
Go ahead. He's like, anyway, go ahead. We got to end, but go ahead.
I just, there's a lot of wrong that can come from loving the false self, but I think you're saying
Right.
to drop the false self and find the true
Yes.
self. Yeah, that's all.
You love yourself. You just don't love the false self. But you love the real self. You love the real self and you love God. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
I want to answer the biblical question.
Yeah, real fast.
I had called during the week, but I couldn't stay on the phone. I hung up.
Oh.
But so I want to answer right now. What was it? What is the greatest
What
display
is the
of power?
greatest display of power?
Yeah. Well, he had half of my answer, but it was self-control and loving your enemies,
Okay.
even when it hurts.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
it could be small too. Like, don't fight ideologies. Don't be battling your ideas with other people. You know.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't
that's-
argue with anyone.
yeah, that's
Have
the-
y'all given up arguing with people? You just don't argue anymore? You haven't, Alex? What a shame. The devil love to argue. Stop it, man. Don't argue with anyone about anything. You have nothing to prove. Don't even try to prove anything. The real you never try to prove anything to anyone. It's the fake you that want to prove things. But you're right, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Way in the back, yeah.
I find it interesting how my thoughts were going back and forth when everybody was answering, because I said no. I'm glad you clarified like what we love and what we don't love. Like, we don't love the false self, but we love the true self, because I know I'm working on myself.
Yeah.
But I said no because initially I thought of the negative stuff, and then someone else said yes, and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to love myself. And then someone else said no, and I was like, okay, I was right. And then someone else is like, there's no self. I'm like, okay, I'm confused. Like, was I right? Was I wrong? And it was just going back and forth, and I was getting really nervous until you answered the question. So because I think both, like, oh, I'm helping myself, so I must love myself. And then it goes to, no, I don't, because I'm really bad to myself. I don't exercise enough, and I know this and that. And so thanks for clarifying
I saw the mind
that,
get
'cause
busy when I asked that
was
question.
like, this is too much for me. Like, what's the right answer? And like, I'm wrong, I'm right, I don't know. And then there's not me here.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just went all over the place.
Communicating
so.
with the devil.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.